everybody, I'm Victoria from Cosy Country here in partnership with Cosy Owl. Today I'm going to be showing you the simple steps on how to create wax melts using glitter. Let's get going.
So let's run through what we've got. I have 800 grams of soy pillar wax just here. I also have my mould. We've gone for a shell mould today and it's a 15 segment. I also have a 50ml fragrance oil and we've gone for Parma Violets. And to go with the Parma Violets, I also have a purple dye just here in the little shards. And just to top it off, we have our purple biodegradable glitter here too. And then I'll be using my melting pot, wooden spoon, and even a little pouring jug. So here I'm going to measure out around 200 grams of wax. I only have one mould, so any wax that is left over I am going to remelt and just re-pour. So all measured up, I'm going to pop my wax onto a medium heat and just let it melt through, not forgetting my thermometer, which I'll keep handy. So I'll just keep melting it and coming back to it and giving it a good stir around just to make sure it does melt all the way through. I'll keep an eye on the temperature as well. I don't want it to go past 65 degrees, so I'll just keep an eye on that. And while the wax is melting, I'm going to crack on with glittering up my melts. So I've just taken a little pinch of glitter and I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in the bottom of the moulds. Just so that when I do pour it, it should just stick to the outside of the melt. So that's what we're hoping for here. So I'm just going to pop it all in the bottom, just using as much or as little as you want to. So now my wax is melted all the way through. I'm just going to give it a quick stir around and then I'll double check the temperature. I have been having a little look at this and it will have gone over the 65 degrees, which isn't a problem. So I'll just check it and it's over 70 degrees there. So I'll pop it to one side for about 5 to 10 minutes and then come back to it in the hope that it'll have cooled down quite considerably. So I'll double check the temperature again now I've come back to it. And now we are just over 55 degrees there, which is perfect for me to be adding my dye. So it comes in little shards just like this. And then I'm just going to take a little pinch out of there because it's only a small measurement of wax. So I'll just pop a little pinch in and a little bit of dye will go a long way in this measurement of wax. So I'll just lock the bag back up and give it a good stir around. And the wax is a good enough temperature to be able to melt the dye all the way through as well. So just make sure you give it a good stir around before you start adding your fragrance. So now my dye has melted all the way through the wax, I'm going to move on to putting my fragrance oil in. So I've just popped my wax onto the weighing scales and I'm going to use about 10 millilitres of the fragrance oil. And a little bit again does go a long way, so just give it a good stir around. I'll just pop it back on the heat just to make sure it hasn't cooled down too much and give it a really good stir. Now this is only on a really low heat, so don't go crazy with warming the wax back up. Just make sure you've given it a really good stir because you want the fragrance to go nice and even all the way through the wax. Now I'm satisfied with how much I've stirred the wax. I'm just going to warm up my pouring jug. Now these pouring jugs are amazing for getting quite an accurate pour. So I'm just going to transfer my wax over into this melting jug. And I have just warmed it up because I don't want the wax to start setting as soon as it hits the pouring jug. So I think it's a good tip to just give it a quick warm up first on top of the hob, but just be careful when you are doing that. So I'll just transfer my wax over and then I'll start pouring into my moulds and you'll see how accurate they are. They're so clean to pour with. I can't recommend these pouring jugs enough. So I'll just crack on and get those poured through. And enough about the pouring jug because it is amazing. I just want to point out that I am pouring this at around 55 degrees. You can see here I do have a little bit of wax left over, so I'll just leave that to one side whilst these are setting and I'll re-pour later. So coming back to my melts, I left these to set for around 4 hours. They do tend to set pretty quickly. It's totally different to when you're making candles. So I can get these unmoulded now. I probably wouldn't recommend burning them just yet. I'd still leave them for around 24 hours just for the fragrance to set into the wax. But just pushing from the bottom of the mould, get your melts out, and once they're all out, you can pop them on the burner.